Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello if you're new. If you are new, my name is Amy, and alongside empty videos I do tons of hair care content on this channel, and I'd love for you to subscribe and be part of the family. It really helps to support me and my channel, and I absolutely love filming these videos, so your support means so much. But today I have another empties video, as I already mentioned, and as of course I'm sure that the title has suggested. I filmed one of these, I feel like, not that long ago, and I've already filled up said box. The last video I did was too long, honestly. I filled up this and then some. So as soon as this box was filled, I wanted to just dive straight into it, share with you the products that I finished off recently, and then start filling this back up, because I feel like when there's too many products, the video just gets far too long. So with that all said and done, let's dive straight into my empties. It still doesn't feel right saving essentially my rubbish for these videos, but I know that you guys really enjoy seeing what products I've used up, and essentially a final kind of thought in terms of, after using the product for a long time, what I truly think. And the first product that I'm talking about is the L'Oreal 8 Second Wonder Water. This has become my second most viewed video on my channel so far. I love this product so much. I think that it gives the most insane shine to your hair. I actually tried the new and improved version, and I actually think that the results of that one outweighs this one. I think that you get way more shine with that, but on a more personal level, I think that this is just amazing. It's almost always on offer for half price, which is about £5, and you get tons of uses out of it. But honestly, the shine that this gives your hair, I kind of compare it to like a liquid lip gloss for the hair in terms of just insane shine. It makes my hair so soft. I absolutely love it. So I thoroughly recommend this. I have the other version still in my collection, so as soon as I've concluded that one, I'll have to decide which one to pick up next. Probably the newer version, honestly, but I absolutely love this. So this product just fell into my lap, so it must want to be talked about next. This is the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist, so essentially a setting spray from the brand Pixi. I used to be on the Pixi PR list, and then I deviated away from skincare and things, but I really like this. I wouldn't say it's the best setting spray of my life. I think my favourites include the Charlotte Tilbury one and also the Morphe one. I just really like the way that those sprays work. However, this was a really hydrating one. I think because the ingredients, it has rose water, it was really refreshing whilst also providing some kind of longevity to my makeup. So I think obviously I finished this off having the summer just been and gone, because I think that it was just so refreshing on my face, and sometimes you just need that in the summer, especially those really hot days where you just need like a bit of makeup on. I work in a really hot office, so I want something that has holding power but also feels nice on my face, and I don't start basically sweating my entire face off. That's always a bonus. In terms of repurchasing that one specifically, I probably won't, because as I mentioned, I have other favorites, but it was a nice one to have in my collection whilst it lasted. I definitely think I'm going to have a look into hydrating sprays more as a primer. I think I would benefit more from than a setting spray of that kind of nature. But the other product that I have in there, strangely, is another setting spray. This is a mini one from Glam Glow. This is their Glow Setter, essentially dewy setting spray. I really like this, and on my friend's wedding that got married last year, her makeup artist used this on her face and she had the most gorgeous finish, which made me realize that I still had this in my collection, and therefore I wanted to use it a little bit more. I love this, like I said, to give that really soft dewy finish. I think because I have oily skin, I tend to kind of shift my makeup more on the matte side, and this just helps give it a bit more life, make it look a little bit more healthy, but I still get the longevity that kind of matte makeup gives me. So I really like this. Again, not quite one of my favorite setting sprays, probably one I would consider buying kind of full size more so than the Pixi one. Next up, two deodorants. These are just the short invisible variants of the deodorants. Again, nobody wants a sweaty person. I keep meaning to buy a natural deodorant, and every time I do these empties videos I say the same thing, but let me know your recommendations down below, because I'm just a bit scared, because I know that there's a bit of a like wait time in terms of your body getting used to those and like regulating to using a new type of perspirant, and I'm just a bit scared of like having that process whereby like you smell a little bit. I just don't really want to go through that. So let me know your tips and tricks, and also products that you recommend to use that kind of fall within that natural deodorant category. I'd love to know. Next up is a candle. There tends to be tons of candles in these empties videos. This specifically is not a Yankee Candle one, even though it looks like it. This is actually from Aldi. This is their vanilla frosting dupe candle for Yankee Candle. Smelled really good, but actually when it was burning it wasn't too strong. I really expected it to be a little bit stronger because Yankee candles of a similar smell are quite impactful in terms of the scent. So this, for me, the scent throw wasn't as good as I was hoping for, but that said, it was super affordable. I'm one of those impulse buys that when you're on the checkout and you kind of see it on the side, you're like, oh, I'll throw that on. So it was nice. I always tend to have a candle burning in my house, and so this one did the job. It just wasn't super strong, and I probably wouldn't buy another one from the same range too, because I'd just rather have a candle that smells a little bit stronger. Gosh, I've just actually found the other L'Oreal 8-Second Wonder Water, so I must have a spare one of these already then, because there's definitely another one in my shower. So I must have picked up another one after filming this video. But this is the one for me that is just so insane in terms of the shine. You need this one. If you're thinking about getting either two, this is specifically, it says Color Protect, but I think even if you don't have colored hair, this will work even more on an insane level. But definitely check out the video where I showcase the results of this, because that shows it in a better way than I can obviously describe. But yeah, I think I already have a backup. I must have bought it when I did like a Superdrug order. I didn't realize that I had actually used that one up already, but that's always good to know. Next up is another hair care product. This is the Vitamin C Brightening Hair Clay Mask. I did a video all about this, so I won't talk too much about it, but yeah, check out that video if you want to see how this kind of got on. This was very weird because, as it mentions, it's a clay mask for your hair, which doesn't feel natural, but actually it was quite an interesting experience, and I'm sure that I quite liked it. Next up is a body spray. This is from The Body Shop. This is the Lime and Matcha Hair and Body Mist. I don't ever use it on my hair, just on my body. There's a teeny tiny bit left. It smells really good. Smells really good. Get the last bit out of it. So I actually have a pomegranate one of these that also smells incredible, but strangely, and it's probably bad to admit, but I use it as a room spray because it just lasts so long. It smells wonderful obviously on yourself, so I couldn't recommend it more for that. I love these types of sprays because they're so big. It's great to put in like your work bag, just have a refresh throughout the day, but I do tend to use these as room sprays because they just last on furniture for so long. So love that. I think that was one of those buys that my mum bought me, and as I mentioned, I already have like a backup one. Another hair care product, this is the Scalp Love Conditioner from Lee Stafford. This is the anti-hair loss thickening conditioner, which helps to strengthen root, reduce breakage, prevent hair loss for thicker, stronger hair. I didn't notice a dramatic difference using this kind of range specifically, but I have done various different videos on the hair mask of this range. I didn't do a video on the shampoo and conditioner, I don't think, because it just didn't wow me to the same extent. So I just don't feel like there's any point putting videos out where I'm just like, it didn't really kind of change the game too much, but I still quite liked using it. It was quite hydrating, and I do like using things that kind of prevent hair loss because we all want thicker, longer hair. Another candle, this is the Apple Cinnamon one. So this is from Pacific Wax Co, which is basically an Asda. These are £3, and yes, this is a Christmas candle because I burn Christmas candles all year. I literally stock up come December because it just takes me to a happy place, and I also think that these smell so good. I love it. It just takes me back to Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year, and yeah, for obvious reasons, I burn these all throughout the year because that's normal, isn't it? Next up is a load of Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. So they're the lashes that I have on today. I tend to wear eyelashes basically on the everyday because I think that they just really enhance my makeup and make it look a little bit better without going to too much effort, and I've kind of got a bit used to applying them daily. There's some days that they don't look as great, but I just prefer wearing lashes. I would love to get eyelash extensions like regularly. I just can't be bothered, it's such long maintenance. And these are ones that I tried to clean. I mentioned in my last Empties video that I really struggle to get too many uses out of products because as soon as they get like gunked up with glue, they're just like no resurrecting them. And so I tried a few hacks that you guys shared with me in terms of like soaking them in water, doing hot water, getting off the glue, all these various things. And as you can tell, these ones definitely don't look too cute, so it just didn't work for me. So again, let me know if you have any additional tips, because maybe I'm just doing it completely wrong, but I basically tend to use one pair of eyelashes per week. So I did try to revive these, but also they probably have had better days. I do normally get about 7 uses out of each one. So I don't kind of mind because Ardell Demi Wispies you can get quite affordably. Next up is another bath product. This is the Redox Muscle Soak. Again, I mentioned this in my previous video and I went on to repurchase, and again they're featured here because I just love these so much. I have back issues, as I've spoken about so many times, and this just really helps to just relieve that kind of muscle tension, really help me relax, and I tend to use all, if not half, per kind of wash because it really just helps to soak it up, and I find that the more you use of these per kind of wash, the better it makes your back feel. So I love these so much, and they're so affordable. Next up, we have to talk about the Garnier Summer Body. This is the tan that I use basically on a regular basis. I'm currently getting to the point where I have a bit of tan on, but it's really patchy. I tried the Molly May filter one, and it wasn't my favorite. I prefer this, and I know that this is very 2013 of me, but I just really like this. I love the fact that gradual tans are so convenient. I love the color of this. I think it really matches my natural color well. This is the dark one, and yeah, I just really like it. I think it's one of those that you either love it or hate it. The smell isn't too cute, but I get past that because I think that the tan it gives me is really nice. It's just so easy. The Molly May filter one, you had to put on, leave on overnight and wash off, and it like stained everything. The color was just not kind of what I like, so I actually prefer that, which is, I know, probably quite unexpected from a lot of people. The next product, I spoke about the night cream of this in my last Empties video, and I finished off the day cream. So this is the Nivea Q10 Power Anti-Wrinkle Age Spot Day Cream with SPF 30. I love a product that has SPF already tied into it, especially from a moisturizing point of view. I really enjoyed this. It was so affordable just because it's Nivea, but I think that this was really also comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream if you're looking for a dupe. This is really nice. I literally scooped out every last bit because it was just so hydrating on the face, and it's a great kind of priming moisturizer. It sat really well under makeup too, didn't make me greasy or anything, so I really like this, and I'll probably go on to repurchase this too. I'm always so surprised how many products I use when it comes to doing these videos. So the next product is another product that I have tried and tested and reviewed on my channel, so again I'll have the video linked above and down below. But this is the Lee Stafford Coco Loco Coconut Shine Mask. Anything that has coconut oil in it I absolutely love. This was no exception. I loved this product so much. It was great because it's just like a sachet, so it's a one-use product, and things like this are just so easy to put in like a travel bag or something. They take up no space. It's gonna be a lot more convenient than taking like a tub of hair mask. There's another haircare product. In fact, there's another 2 haircare products, so let's talk about all of these together, and then the other ones are just miscellaneous kind of other things I've finished off. The next thing is the hair syrup. So this is a TikTok renowned shop. I found them on TikTok. I'm obsessed with her content, her products, and so I tried the Vitamin C Me. So as many of you know, if you watch my channel regularly, I love to do overnight oil treatments. I think that they work so well in terms of hair kind of repair and prevention and nourishment. I actually recently used one on my hair, and it just gives me so much shine and just, oh, it's so hydrated. So this essentially is that pre-wash treatment in mind, and just is a mixture of all wonderful ingredients. It's such a lovely experience. The applicator of this makes it so easy, and this was slightly more expensive than obviously just buying the oils yourself, but it was a lovely experience. I love supporting small businesses, so I definitely didn't mind doing that. This specifically was the Vitamin C Me one. Again, I have a video where I talk all about this, but again, ultimately I really enjoyed this. There's so many reasons why this is so raved about on TikTok, and yeah, I'm completely bought into the hype. I really want to try, I think they have like a watermelon milk one, which is on my wish list to try next, but I definitely need to do an order soon because otherwise I will forget. And then 2 other products again I have dedicated reviews on are the Aussie SOS. Again, these are just like shot treatments, and this one is a similar kind of style of applicator, but this is the Herbal Essence of Life Hydrate Concentrate Coconut Milk, and both of these I'm sure I liked. I know I definitely really like this one. I can't remember this one specifically. My memory is terrible, but both of these are separate videos, which again I'll have linked down below if you're interested to see my actual thoughts, because I obviously can't seem to remember today. The next product is one that I was so sad to use up. This I had in my work bag for ages. This I actually bought in 2019, and this is the Comforter Perfume. This is the 30 ml Comforter Perfume, and Lush. Right, Lush, come here. We need to have a chat. Why do you not make this anymore? This is not on your website. You've got rid of so many of like the 30 ml products. They're so much more expensive now. But where's the Comforter one gone? Like, I would have even paid the premium of even just like inflation and everything that affects pricing so dramatically this year. I would have paid more for this to have this again, but you seem to have got rid of the Comforter perfume. So I will be like checking your website every time you do like a stock refresh or a season, because I need this in my life. I love refreshing myself in terms of smell on a regular basis at work, because you get that intense smell from Lush that obviously doesn't carry through when you have a bath. So I love this so much. And why have you got rid of it? It was my favorite, and there's not even like any left. I've already tried to do this so many times. I love it so much. Oh, please bring this back. It's my absolute favorite. And let me know down below if you have a Lush perfume favorite. What do you use? Because I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit lost without this in my collection. And as I mentioned, I love wearing this for work because it was just so intense. It was so, oh, it smelled so good. And then 2 final products in here. These videos are always so long, aren't they? Colgate toothpaste, I say it every time, but we just use basic Colgate toothpaste and they seem to work fine for us, so there's no kind of frills with that. And again, I'm sure that I used one of these in my last Empties too. This is the Air Pure. It was £1 I think from B&M, or is that Home Bargains? I can't remember what sticker that's from, but this is basically a lovely smelling fruity wax burner. Oh my god, it smelled insane. So yeah, I really love wax melts. I think that in the absence of the candles not being as strong from the ones from Aldi, wax melts have really helped to just make my home smell really nice. I'm addicted to scented products in the home, and normally there's a lot more candles in my Empties, but yeah, there's always tends to be like wax melts or things that I've used up. So again, really love these ones, and I love B&M and Home Bargains for candles. It's one of those things, you go in there for like one thing, you come out with like a million things, and there's always a candle in my basket. So that's it for today's Empties video. I hope you've enjoyed diving into my rubbish and seeing whether or not I would repurchase products. If you enjoy Empties videos, be sure to click that thumbs up button. It really helps me decide whether to continue doing this series on my channel, so I love getting your feedback. Also, let me know down below if there's any products you'd like me to try kind of going forward. It can be hair care related, and I just love taking your recommendations and finding out what you guys want me to try, what's on your wish list and things like that. So I shall see you guys in my next video. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys super soon. Bye.